Hi, it's Nikki here. I'm picking up where we left off in the last video. We were talking about how to find a good editor. So today I thought I'd just have a quick overview of the sort of things that you can expect once you've hired someone. What is an editor going to do with your manuscript? Part of this is going to relate to the type of edits that you need. Essentially there are three. You've got a structural edit. Now this is when a work needs a lot of attention in terms of your plot, your pacing, your characterization. This is the kind of edit where an editor will go through and really pull it apart and say, you know, this doesn't work, your plot, you've got a plot element that doesn't make sense, you contradict yourself. It's a fairly heavy edit, as I said, and it's just where you need an eye to tell you that yes, you've got a nice plot idea, but there are elements that are not working in it. Moving on, you get the copy edit. This is probably where the bulk of your editing is going to sit, as long as you've got reasonable plotting and structure already. So in a copy edit, you'll be looking at obviously grammar, spelling, typos. You'll be looking at things like repetition. You'll be fact checking if you've put something in there that perhaps is an incorrect fact, incorrect historical date, things like that. You'll be looking at style, but in a more detailed way than the structural edit that's looking at the style as a sort of big picture. You start to zoom in a bit in the copy edit. And then finally you have the proofread, and the proofread is really the point where everything's come together and you're really just looking for typos at this stage. So you'll check that the formatting looks right. You'd still be checking for spelling and grammar, but it should be minimal at this point. It should just be a few typographical errors. So once you've got your editor booked in, what can you expect? These days most editors are going to be working in Word with track changes. So when you send the manuscript off to them, they will work through it. They will make any amendments for typos with track changes on in the text. If there's something that they think doesn't work or needs attention, they'll add comments for you. And they will then send that back to you for you to have a look at. And one thing not to do is panic. When you open it and see lots of red, the more you write and the more experience you have, the less red you should see. But don't let it worry you, because that's the whole reason you've hired an editor. They're trying to do their best to pick up any little bits and niggles to make your book the best it can be, and that may involve making a few small changes. So yeah, don't be worried. That's what you're paying them for. Okay, so you'll get that back, you'll have a look through, and then depending on what you've negotiated with your editor, that might be it, or you might go back to them for a second round. I mean, even if you're not doing a full second round, most editors are very happy to answer any questions. If there's something they've changed or made a suggestion about that you don't understand, get in touch with them, they'll explain it to you, they'll let you know why they've suggested it. So that's all. That's a fairly quickie one today. I just wanted to cover those basic points. I will be back also again next time with the last part of this little vlog series, in which I'm going to talk about how to work with your editor. Okay, so I will leave you there for now. Any comments or questions, pop them below for me and I will do my best to answer them for you. Bye for now.